Hello guys, this is Luke here, as you can see from the player name up in the top right corner, and I am playing Age of the Empires HD Edition. The hell? Oh well. Where was I? Let's turn the music volume down a bit so I can actually hear myself. Jesus, it sounds like there's a storm going on. Oh, is that part of the game? Oh great, I'm going to make this brief, because we won't be able to hear this. I'm playing Age of the Empires 2 HD Edition, as you can see from the top left. And the HD Edition basically just means you get the Forgotten expansion pack, which is, as you see, an expansion pack, but not an official expansion pack. It was originally a mod. And you get higher graphics. Jesus, that sounds weird. Oh well. And I'm going to be starting off with the tutorial campaign, which is actually a pretty interesting campaign. It's generic, basically. It's fairly easy, but I mean it teaches people all of these 7 important things: marching and fighting, resource collections, how to train and stuff, research. When you get into battle of Sterling. When you get into your first real battle and you have to destroy an outpost. Forge an alliance, which is essentially where you learn about markets and trading. Battle of Falkirk. Well, boss fight at the end. So let's get this started.
Age of Empires 2 is about empire building, combat and conquest. You start from humble beginnings, a small village in the Dark Ages. You explore to expand your borders, conduct trade to boost your economy, and research technologies to grow your civilization into a mighty empire. But there are difficulties too. Cunning enemies and rivals that oppose you, powerful castles to destroy, tyrants to bring down. And if you're skillful and a little lucky, you just might build a wonder of the world and create an empire that will stand the test of time. To learn how empires are built, help our first hero, William Wallace, in his fight against his oppressors.
As you see, pretty simple.
We are without a leader. The dead king of Scotland has no heir. War creeps in from the south, where Edward Longshanks, the avaricious king of England, has returned from successful campaigns to conquer Wales
and
France.
Wow.
As Longshanks turns his attention to Scotland, the shadow of fear settles across the Highlands. The English have thousands of Welsh longbowmen, hundreds of knights on horseback, and dozens of siege weapons. We Scottish have a rabble of untrained soldiers who do not even know how to march in a straight line.
Thanks, Bob.
We must act soon if we have any chance of resistance. We need to forge an army by any means necessary.
As you see. Okay.
The English are terrorizing all of Scotland, and it's time for us to fight back. But if we're to defeat them, every one of us will need to learn how to march and fight. Follow the path to the blue flag. First, click the soldier.
Yeah, let's click the
Good.
soldier.
Now, right-click near the blue flag.
Yeah. Before I do that, basically, the what is it? HUD basically tells you a profile of the unit you have. For example, here you can see it's got 40 out of 40 health remaining, attack strength of 4 plus 4, and an armor of, well, I don't understand that, but never mind, it's 1 or 1 at 2. It shows you his civilization, and it shows his own by which player, which is me. So I'm going to right click,
Bit fear.
I'm going to scroll up a bit, too far.
Good! Now, move to the next flag.
As you see, I can just
Click
continue
the soldier,
this.
then right-click near the flag. Excellent! To move to the next flag, you must walk through the black area.
Which is called black area. As you can see, that there's a HUD interface here, where you can more specifically control your militia. Basically, patrol is where your unit or units will patrol an area of A to B. This is where they will guard another unit or a building by assigning them. And we got follow, pretty simple. Kill your unit, which is essentially suicide. Garrison, where you can put them in a building for protection and healing, as it says there. And these 4 modes are their attack stance. This, well, as you can see, they will keep chasing an enemy. Defensive stance, they will stand their ground and only return to their post if the enemy runs away. And that's stand their ground, they will not move, but they can use it. If they have a ranged weapon, they can attack from range. Do not attack stance, well, it's do not move, do not move, do not attack. I don't know why anyone would want that. And attack move, where you can move whilst attacking. So I'm going to just move this right here. And what do we have on this side? On this side, we have...
Moving into the black area reveals more of the map. The black area represents unexplored territory. That's all there is to it. Now go on to the next flag where you'll meet some allied soldiers.
Down here we have our map. We have some options. Statistics, not interested. Health, potentially useful. Advanced commands, not interested in that. And here we have the options of what type of mini-map. You can either make it for all the economic stuff, which is all the gold, as you can see from that pretty little picture. Combat is basically just a combat units. And mini-map is just normal. And idle villager is literally a villager doing nothing, but it's useful. And I might have forgot with what we're doing at the top. At the top, we have all our resources, but I will come to those later. What age we are in, objectives, so what we need to do. For example, we've got hints and objectives here. Our tech tree, that is about the technology we can get. I just click that there. It tells us about the Celts. We can move 15% faster with our infantry. Lumberjacks were 15% faster. Siege weapons fire 20% faster. God! Sheep not converted if in one Celts unit's line of sight gone. And we get Woad Raider. Oh, seriously, unique technology. Celtica siege workshops have thus 50. Wow. And of course we get advantage to our team workshop. Now how do I close it? There we are. Oh damn it. What else? We have chat, where you can chat to people if necessary, but I don't need to do that. For God's sake, keeps moving. Diplomacy, but of course it's only me and the enemies here. And there we are, we finally got this little scroll which brings up the options of like menu, load, all that sort of stuff. So without further ado, we right click. I don't know why I'm like it's like this tutorial is that I'm trying to make a bit more complex than it actually should be. Is for
to move all your soldiers at once.
God,
click near the units and drag around them.
Yeah,
then
like this.
right click to move them. Try moving your soldiers to the next flag.
There we are. And right click. I'm trying to make this tutorial so that it's not for complete new players to this, and it's not for advanced. I'm trying to mix a bit of both in it. And I right click and they get into a formation. Now this down there, when you have a group of units.
Did all your units make it to the flag?
Not yet.
The road ahead is guarded by an English outpost. Scroll up to the outpost building by moving the mouse to the very top of the screen. Then click the red outpost.
As you can see, we got some shallow water we can
right-click the outpost to attack it.
Charge. And right-click. Here is the enemy outpost stats. The name of the building, who it belongs to, what civilization, and enemy. It will say either allied, I believe, allied, neutral, or enemy, and you attack it. Depending on what style your unit
is destroyed. That should slow the English raids.
And depending on
Keep
what,
following the path to the village.
stats, like whether if it's off your units are on aggressive stance, they automatically attack enemy buildings and units. I don't know if they do neutral though. I'd have to, figure that out. And we are now all
Home sweet home.
Wow, this looks like a nice village.
Wait. The English are angry that you destroyed their outpost. They're coming to attack your village. Don't panic. Just click your soldiers and right-click your English soldiers to attack. Defeat the enemy soldiers and you will have won your first battle.
As you see there, fighting. And the health bar is going down.
Now you know how to fight back against the English
And
army.
that is basically it, guys. And that is how to play Age of the Empires. 2 Age of Kings.
Scotland has soldiers now, if only a few. But if we are to turn back the greed of Edward Longshanks, we will need many more recruits. Much more gold in our coffers. These ancient stones and oaks around us will soon be steeped in the blood of clansmen.
So guys, I hope you liked that. As you see, it's greyed out as saying we completed it. And I will be back soon with 2 Theoding an Army. I'm going to try and make it as understandable as I possibly can for all the people who don't know so much about this game. But until next time,